Alright, this is going to be video number 5 in our series on how to maintain your own riding mower, push mower. In this video we are going to be sharpening the blade. So, I'm going to use a 9/16 impact with a 1/2 inch impact gun. If you don't have this, you could use a 9/16 socket and ratchet. Then you'll need either a blade holding tool or another way to keep the crankshaft from rotating, which would spin the blade when you try and take it off. Which you do have to be careful here because you are talking about a sharp blade. So I'm just going to put my impact gun up on it and then take it down. And then there's our blade. And then there's the bolt that held it in. So we're going to go take this to the workbench and I'll show you guys how to sharpen it. Alright, so right now we've got the blade just as we pulled it off, and we set it down on a blade balancer, which is something I'd highly recommend getting if you're trying to sharpen your own blades. So that way you can make sure it's balanced, because if it's not balanced you can have bad vibrations throughout the engine, which can cause engine damage and cause other problems. So for the way we're going to sharpen this, you could use a bench grinder, angle grinder, a bunch of other tools. Instead, we've got the adapter for our drill, so it gets the angle right, which you can pick up one of those adapters with the balancer for about $10 from a lot of hardware stores. To start with this process, we're going to take our blade and first we're going to clean off all this dried grass. So I'm going to just take it, wire wheel it, and I'm going to just throw on a coat of paint just to make it look nice. Alright, so now we've got our blade cleaned up with just a little bit of paint over it to help you guys kind of make out what we're doing better. We're going to go ahead and sharpen this blade. So on this blade itself, the cutting edge goes from here all the way up to this point here. So for this kind of sharpening, you take your drill. I'm sure you guys can see that. So getting around these angles is not really going to happen too well, but we're just going to keep working at it till we have all this paint cleaned off here to have one nice cutting edge. So on this edge, that's about as nice as we're going to get it with this method. So then you'll see the point of our balancer is when we take it, you can't really, right now we didn't remove enough to make a difference, but you do want to, when you sharpen the sides, make sure it balances out still. So now we'll go ahead and sharpen the other side. So there you can see we're pretty well balanced still. So we'll go ahead and take this and reinstall it in on our mower. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and reinstall our blade. So for this I'm using a 9/16 impact socket with a 1/2-inch impact gun. Sorry for the weird angle right now. It is raining outside, so I currently pushed everything I had outside back in. So we're going to take bolt, push it in, go up underneath, line it back up. Take our impact gun. You'll want to make sure that is nice and tight, because that is the only thing that holds the blade on, and then you're done.